Scams, as we know, are divisive and draining, and for seniors, it's even more upsetting.
That's why the U.S. Justice Department expanded its transnational elder fraud strike force to combat scams originating overseas. In 2022, the DOJ notified more than 500,000 people they might be eligible for remission payments. Zach Lasway is here to show us the impact these scams are having on Southeast Texas and how you can avoid becoming a victim. Zach.
Oh, and good morning. It's through this strike force, DOJ added 14 new U.S. Attorney's Office to fight scams targeting older adults. Last year, federal grand juries in the Southern District of Texas returned charges in 10 cases involving more than 15 defendants. And get this, loss amounts totaled close to $38 million, all from elderly folks.
It's the hardest call any parent will answer.
Miss Sanders, this is Jennifer at the medical examiner's office. She said, well, I have some bad news for you. She said, I have your son.
Days later, another call.
Saying that they were from Centerpoint Energy and that my lights were going to be disconnected in 1 hour. I was crying, I was upset. He told me my bills were behind, my light bill was behind 3 months. He needed $800 to keep it from being disconnected.
Barbara panicked and paid up. She zelled the person $800, and it was within minutes she realized she had been scammed.
I told him, I say, I'm trying to bury my son. I say, my son is sitting in the morgue as we speak, and you taking money from me. I'm not looking for sympathy here. I messed up. With that being said, something has to be put in place here. We just can't keep doing this. We put pending on debit cards, and we put pending on this, pending on that. Why can't a Zelle transaction be pending for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? Because I caught it within an hour's time that I had been scammed.
Barbara reported this scam to local and federal authorities, Chase, Zelle, and Better Business Bureau.
We see what we call imposter scams, and they pretend to be from like the gas company, the electric company, all these different companies, and they're basically saying that if you don't pay today, we're going to cut you off. We're going to cut you off today.
Jennifer Salazar is executive director of Better Business Bureau Education Foundation. She says scammers use a tactic called spoofing to change their name and phone number.
They never take a holiday. They call you whenever they want. They can call from anywhere in the world. They can change the caller ID, make it look like anyone. They're after your money. And one reason why they like to prey on the greatest generation of Americans, 65 and up, is because they might not have much, but they have benefits.
Here are some tips to avoid falling victim to imposter scams. Prepaid debit cards, payment apps, and wire transfers are all big red flags. Pressure to pay immediately. Hang up and call customer service. Never allow anyone into your home unless they have a scheduled appointment.
What is your message to other people watching?
Just take a deep breath, Zach, because had I been calmer, that wouldn't have never happened to me.
According to the FBI, last year, the total number of complaints received from victims 60 or older was close to 90,000. The Bureau says more than $3.1 billion were reported stolen in 2022. While tech and customer support schemes continue to be the most common type of fraud reported by seniors, DOJ officials are pursuing cases against perpetrators of grandparent schemes. These scams are when fraudsters, often someone overseas, contacts a senior citizen posing as a friend or a family member who is allegedly in jeopardy or in trouble. They, of course, demand money. Sadly, we know how this ends. I also spoke with an investigator with Adult Protective Services, and they say some of the scams they're seeing are from loved ones, caregivers taking care of, elderly folks that these people trust.
Oh, wow.
And they scam them out of money. They were saying, according to local records here, they have fielded more than 17,000 cases in Texas last year of these types of scams, 2,000 of them right here in Houston.
That's like a true inside job.
Yeah.
All right.
Really sad.
Thank you for all those resources. We'll put those on hotlines that people
Absolutely.
can call to on clicktohouston.com. Thank you, Zach.